Everybody, welcome back to Rust Admin Academy, where I'm teaching you guys everything you need to know about owning and operating a successful Rust server. And while today's video isn't necessarily about Rust, the game itself, it is most certainly about building up your community around your Rust server. As I've said in previous videos, building up your community is almost as important as building up a solid server. And more often than not, that usually revolves around your Discord server. And one of the best things that you can do to build up your Discord server is by giving your members something to do while they're there. Or in today's case, you can actually make it so that they own a little piece of your Discord that's only theirs and their clans. So of course, today's video is all about Discord clans. Now, a lot of you might already know that a lot of the big Rust servers are already using a system just like this in their own Discords. They're making it so that members can go into their Discord, set up their own clan inside of the Discord, which gives them their own text channel and their own voice channel that nobody else has access to, only invited clan members. Now, I don't know if the bot that they're using or the system that they're using on those big Rust servers is publicly available or not. Maybe they just have it privately built just for themselves. However, the sneaky little genius Amino over at CodeFling has built us a Discord clans bot that now everyone can have access to. So Discord clan bot is available only from CodeFling. I'll put a link to it in the video description down below. It is also my affiliate link. So if you decide to add this to your Discord server, it helps out my channel as well. At the time of the recording of this video, this bot costs $24.99 US, but I have it on really good authority that Amino is going to be putting this on sale. It should be $19.99 by the time you guys see this video. Don't hold me to that. It's just something that I read in the dark corners of the internet somewhere. So there's four really important pieces that you have to have in order to make this work. Obviously, you need to have a Discord server. Obviously, you need to purchase and download the Discord clans bot from codefling.com. You also need to have access to your Discord developer portal, where we're going to create an application and attach a bot to that. And you, of course, need to have a hosted bot somewhere. Yes, you can do this locally. In fact, that's what I've done for this video. But I would highly suggest that you go to one of the game servers out there that also provide Discord bots. And while you're checking into the different places that do provide hosted bots, you want to make sure that they also provide you with a database. The Discord clans bot does require a database. You don't necessarily have to get one with your Discord bot. If you have a database somewhere else that you can utilize for this bot, then you have everything that you already need. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to show you all of the different steps that you need to take in order to make it so that your Discord members can start creating their own clans within your Discord. All right, so we've downloaded our bot from codefling.com. We've extracted the files from the zip folder that they come in, and now where do we put all of those files? Well, if you're on a hosted bot, you would obviously go into your file manager and you would drop all of those files into the main container of your Discord bot. But like I said, I'm doing this on a locally hosted server just for testing purposes. I wanted to experience what this was going to be like, so I thought I would try it out. And the process looks almost exactly the same. So I downloaded the file, it comes in a zipped folder, I unzip it, I extract all of those files, and I drop them all into my bot folder that I created on my desktop. I know that this text is a little bit small for you guys, but don't worry, there's only one file that we need to be dealing with, and that is this config.json right here. We can open this up, and this is where all of the configuration is done for your bot. It's all in one file, and this is not that big of a file. There's not very many different things that we need to address here. So everything that I have highlighted at the top here is all of the information that we need to get from the application, from the Discord application portal for the bot that we're going to create. So as you can see here, I've already created one, but I'm going to quickly blast through these steps so that you can see exactly what you're going to need to do to get this information right here. So this is what the Discord developer portal looks like. Obviously, you can see here I have a lot of different applications. If you've never been here before, you won't have any of this stuff on here. You will just click on this blue button in the top right hand corner called new application, and we'll just give this guy a name. I just called it YouTube test clans bot. Once you're inside your application, you want to go to the left hand side, click on the bot. We want to add a bot to this application. Now there's a couple of really important steps here that you need to pay attention to. First things first, we want to turn on privileged gateway intents. That's the presence intent, as well as the server members intent. And you also want to turn on message content intent. So these three toggles right here, you want to make sure you turn those all on, and then of course save your changes. They've made it super difficult to get your token after you've already generated one. In fact, they've made it impossible. So click on this blue button right here called reset token. If you have 2FA turned on your Discord account, which if you don't, you should, it's going to ask you for that 2FA code, and then it'll generate a token for you, and you want to copy that information and then put it on the top line of your configuration file called bot token, obviously, makes sense. All right, so the next section here is the bot client ID. Go back over to your developer portal and you want to click into the OAuth 2 section. And this is your client ID right here, obviously where it says client ID. So we can just click on copy right there, take that back over to our configuration file, and you want to paste in that client ID number into that location right there. Now the next one here is the Discord server ID. So obviously go over to your Discord, right click on the title right at the top right here. And as long as you have developer mode turned on, you will have an option here to say copy ID. If you don't have developer mode turned on, click on your user settings on the bottom left hand corner, scroll down to the advanced settings, and then make sure this developer mode is toggled on. When this is in the off position, you can't get any IDs for channels or servers or users or anything like that. So just make sure your developer mode is turned on. Then when you right click on this, you can copy this ID right here. And then obviously we pasted that back in on the Discord server ID. And then the bot status is just what's written underneath the bot's name. Once it's actually gone active in your server, what do you want it to say underneath there? And there's a couple of different options there. While we're still at the OAuth 2 section, there's a couple more things that we should do while we're here. So let's go into the URL generator and we want to click on this middle button right here called bot. And we also want to click on the top right hand column there, application.commands. And we also might as well grant this bot permissions. We'll just give it administrator permissions. Therefore, it has full control over our server. It can create different roles. It can do whatever it is that we need it to do inside of our Discord server. And then it's going to generate a URL down at the bottom of the page there. We can just copy that into our clipboard, open up a new browser and paste that address in there. And then it just goes through the exact same process that I'm sure we're all used to when we're inviting a different bot into our Discord. Obviously, we're going to select which server we want it to go into. And in my case, this is Bull's test server right there. We're going to click on continue, and it's just going to confirm that we're actually giving this bot administrator permissions. And yes, of course, we want that. So click on authorize. It should check if we are human. And yes, I think I am. So I can click on that right there. And there we go. Just to the side of my head right there, you can see YouTube test clan bot, which is the bot that I've now just invited into this server. Yes, it's going to appear offline. We haven't actually done anything with this bot yet. Therefore, it's not going to show online. Now that we have all of that bot information inside of our bot configuration file, I know it gets super confusing. We could technically put this bot online and it would make that bot in our Discord server come online and start doing a job. We're not done with the configuration file, so nothing would actually work yet. So let's just carry on with that. Now the next section is the database information, and I've never dealt with any database stuff on any of my previous tutorials. So for some of you, this is going to be brand new information, which is super exciting. So like I said earlier, when you purchase a bot from, let's say, icedhost.com, you want to make sure that you're actually getting the database that comes with it. If you're not purchasing from Icedhost and wherever you are purchasing your bot from does not provide you with a database, you will have to source out another database somewhere because this bot requires it. So if you're using the icedhost.com service provider for your bot and your database, it's going to look something like this. Obviously, you won't have this section right here, but you will have this blue button says new database. Once you click on that, you're going to give your database a name, and honestly, it doesn't matter what you call it. You click on this little eyeball right here once you've created your database, and this is all of the information that you now need to transfer into that configuration file for the Discord CLANS bot. So we need the IP or the host. That is the endpoint right here. Obviously, without the port number, we don't need that information. So just grab this IP address right here and paste that in right there. The username, password, all of this information is directly right here. This will be the actual database name right here, whatever you called it when you first created this database, and then just grab the username and password and copy all of that information into the configuration file for your Discord CLANS bot. So now it's at this point where I'm going to tell you guys that all of the information that you see on my screen right now is accessing my own personal database and my own personal Discord bots that I've created just for this video. But I got a newsflash for you. None of this stuff is going to be valid by the time you guys see this video. So you can try and steal this information, but it's not going to do you any good because I've regenerated passwords and I've deleted the bots on the application portal. So you can try, but it's not going to work. So now we actually get to start with the fun stuff. And this is how this bot is actually going to work inside of our server. Clan name character limit. 5 is too low. Let's make this 15. Max clan limit. Obviously, I mean, this stuff is really straightforward. What type of channels do you want the bot to create? Do you want just a text chat, or do you want a text chat and a voice chat? You can alternate. You can change this up to however you want it to be. Now, this section right here is actually really important. Allow non-clan members to see the clan chat. They won't be able to type in there, but they will be able to see what's being communicated inside of that text chat. So if you toggle this to false, this channel won't even appear and people won't know what's being said inside of that channel. Honestly, that's probably more what you want. And then the same thing goes for the voice chat. Do you even want other non-clan members to see that that voice channel is even available? That one's a little bit less important. I wouldn't mind that non-clan members can see that channel available or not, because they can't join it anyways unless they get an invite to that clan. So I wouldn't mind leaving that at true, but you need to decide what works best for your Discord server. Show clan members separately from everybody else. I think you should always leave this at true. Give clan leaders a special role. So if you want your clan leader to stand out, even though there's like 10 or 15 other clan members, do you want your clan leader to stand out in that list? Maybe give them a different color or something like that. Then obviously you would want to leave this at true, but don't forget that you also have to create whatever that role happens to be inside your Discord server so that the bot knows to apply that role. In my example, I just created clan leader. I gave it a different color. It has absolutely no permissions whatsoever. It just has a title and a different color. And then we obviously click on copy ID, and that's where I got this role ID from. Now the clan permissions. By default, it's set up so that whoever is the clan leader needs to actually apply to the Discord server in order to have a clan approved. If you don't want that, if you just want people to be able to create clans all willy-nilly without any kind of approval from anybody in your Discord server, you would toggle this to false. Then anybody would be able to create a clan. It doesn't need to go through an approval process. I'll caution you, be careful with that, because whatever name they decide to use, that's what's going to be visible inside your Discord server as a clan name. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. So if you want to be perfectly safe, I would make it so that they have to go through the approval process in order to have a clan actually created. So leave this at true. And then you need to define a role in your Discord server, preferably an admin or a moderator of your Discord server, that actually has the ability to approve a clan once it's been requested. You'll also want to specify a dedicated channel where people would go into in order to request a clan. So as you can see here, I just created this channel right here called clan request. Right click on that. Click on copy ID, take that information over to here and paste that in that location right there. That way potential clan leaders can only request for this clan in this specific channel. You can also specify so that only specific roles can even request to have a clan created. So let's say you have a verification process somewhere in your Discord server so that people can't even access the main parts of your server without being verified, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever that role is that they get once they're verified, you would want to transfer that role ID in here so that only verified members are even able to request to have a clan created. Down in the clan invite settings, allow clan owners and moderators to control invites and kicks. By default, this is set to true. This is pretty self-explanatory. And now we're finally at the last section of this configuration file. Like I said, this is really short. This is a really simple configuration file to be working with. So this section here is only dealing with the admins or moderators of your Discord server. This section here does not affect the clan owners or the clan members. So server staff role ID. This is the role that you want to be able to approve new clan requests. So moderators, managers, whatever you want to call them, just not regular members. You don't want everyone to be able to approve different clan requests. Allow server staff to disband clans, true or false. Allow server staff to invite people to different clans, true or false. Allow staff to force people to join a clan, true or false. Allow staff to send out an invite to join a clan, true or false. Allow the staff of your Discord server to edit clan names. Might be a good idea to allow that. Make sure you leave that at true. Allow server staff to kick members from a clan, true or false. The next section down here is just the logging settings. So as you can see, I just created one single channel called logs, and this channel keeps track of everything that's going on with clans that are created, disbanded, whatever, it doesn't matter. It keeps all of that information right here. So we'll just right click on the logs channel, copy that ID, go back over to our configuration file, and I just pasted that into all of these different locations. If you wanted to have an individual channel for each one of these different actions, you can most certainly do that. In my opinion, why? Once we're done with all of that, we can now save this file and we're done with the configuration. If you're on a hosted server, you would just click on the start button or whatever button your host has in order to activate this bot. But because I'm doing this on a locally hosted server, we have to do things a little bit differently. So inside the folder where all of our bot files are located, we want to press and hold on shift and then right click inside of that folder area and click on open PowerShell window here. And the command to actually get this bot up and running is node space index.js. And just like that, the bot is now online. So if we head back over to my Discord server, you can see that the bot is now online. I know that the name has changed, but like I said before, I had already gone through these steps. The bot that we created during the beginning of this video is still down here doing nothing. But now that my bot is running on my local host host server, you can see that this bot is now online. This is the bot that's actually controlling Discord clans. Now, at the time of the recording of this video, like I said earlier, this bot isn't quite finished, but hopefully by the time you guys see this, you'll be able to do /clans-help, and it'll give you all of the different help options available for this bot. But we don't really need that right now. If for some reason Amino doesn't actually finish this bot in time for the release of this video, all of the commands are available on the documentation page at codefling.com. So the first thing we want to do, of course, we want to create a clan. So we do /clan in chat, and it's going to bring up all of the different options available for Discord clan bot. And obviously the first one there is clan create. Now, I don't know how many of you are going to be familiar with using / commands inside of Discord, but it is actually quite simple. Just basically follow the prompts. Whatever Discord is showing you, just follow those prompts. So what is the name of this clan going to be? Let's make this YouTube. So clan create YouTube 2022. And then it's going to send a request to actually have this clan approved. Because I'm the owner of this Discord server, I can approve this for myself. So let's just click on accept. And now you can see in the top left-hand corner there, it created us a text channel as well as a voice channel for our clan. Now, this is where the important changes are taking place. While Amino was getting me all excited about this plugin, we actually realized that there was something that I didn't like about this, and I requested that Amino made a change. So for me, at this current version, the channels get created in the top left-hand corner here, not in a category. However, by the time you guys see this video, it will show up down here in its own category. The category name is going to be whatever you've now called your clan. Inside that category is going to have your 2 clan channels, obviously text and voice. Same as you see it here, it's just going to be in its own category. Now, of course, once we have our clan all set up, we are now the leader of that clan. What's the next thing we need to do? We need to start inviting clan members into our clan. So /clan-invite, it's going to ask you to which clan you want to invite new members to. We can select YouTube 2022 from the drop down menu there. And which user do we want to invite to this clan? Well, let's invite Amino. And what role do we want to give Amino once he's actually in the clan? And we can give him the moderator role. Once we have all of our parameters set up, we hit enter. It's actually going to send out this invite to Amino. It tells them that they have 24 hours to respond to the invite request. Oh, and surprisingly enough, he actually accepted the request. He was very quick about it. I was not expecting him to do that at all. However, now you can see on the right hand side there, YouTube 2022, 2 different members, myself as the clan leader. Remember, I made that different role with a different color so that the leader of the clan would show up a different color. That's why my name is different and Amino's is not. Let's say Amino broke some rules or whatever, and we wanted to kick him out of the clan. So we do /clan, and we can scroll down to clan kick, and which clan do we want to kick him out of? We need to select YouTube 2022, and which user do we want to kick out of this clan? And we start typing Amino, and Amino's name pops up, and we just click on Amino. And now you can see we have the 2 parameters that we need, which clan and which clan member we want to kick out, and then it kicks Amino out of the clan. As you can see there, his name is no longer on this list, and it says Amino has been kicked from YouTube 2022. So as you can see here, the functionality of the clan bot is very similar to anything you've ever experienced inside of a Rust game, but now it's just inside your Discord. And of course, you remember that log channel that I set up. This is actually keeping track of everything that I've done with the clan bot since I started testing it. So this is where I created that new clan. Amino was successfully invited. Amino was successfully kicked. It keeps track of everything for me all in one channel. Like I said before, you can break that out into individual channels if you want to. You of course have the ability to promote different members if you want to bring them up to moderator level from member. You of course can demote members from moderator level back down to member level. You can do clan disband. If you're done with the clan and you want to get rid of it, you can do clan disband. And probably one of the coolest features I like about this is clan info. So if we do clan info and YouTube 2022, it's going to bring up all of the information about our clan. So obviously the clan title, the owner, if there were any moderators, they'd be listed here. And if I hadn't have kicked Amino out, you would see his name down here. But this is what it should look like by the time you guys see this video. So we're going to have the ability to add a logo as well as a banner, and it's all going to show up inside this embed that will appear once you do clan-info. Now, obviously you're going to want to create your own banners and your own logos and stuff like that so that it looks super cool. We also tossed around a couple of ideas about about what that's going to look like as far as what the general public is going to see. No decisions have been made there, but that is subject to change. The last I seen, he also made it so that this clan info would also automatically get pinned, so it would be a pinned comment if you ever needed to get back to that information. And of course, everything in here is all editable. You can change the image, you can change the logo, you can change the banner, as long as you have the correct permissions required from your clan, meaning not just regular members can change all of that information. Another thing that I need to show you while we're actually looking at this screen grab, this version of the bot that I took this screen grab from actually has all of the clan information down in this category right here. So before I was showing you it showed up here in the top left hand corner. It's not going to look like that. Hopefully by the time you guys see this video, it's going to look like this down here. We called this clan 909. I don't know, we were just playing around with clan names, and I guess that's what happens when you just keep ad punch. So anyways, it's going to look a lot neater by having them down in categories instead of up in the top left hand corner by the time you guys get your hands on this plugin after watching this video. Anyways, I know this video turned into a lot longer than I expected it to be. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to take this long to explain all those steps. I do appreciate you sticking with me to the very end of the video. I tell you what, because I know only a few of you actually made it this far into the video, if this video reaches 100 likes within 24 hours from the launch time, I'll set up another giveaway in my Discord where one of you can win a $25 gift card for codefling.com. But that's only if this video reaches 100 likes within 24 hours of its release. So this will be the first time that I've ever done anything like this, some sort of a stipulation on whether I was going to run a contest or not. So I don't know, I'm like a rookie on this kind of stuff. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I super appreciate it. I put out a brand new video every Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Don't forget to like this video. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you remember to subscribe. And with that, I'll see you all next Friday.